It's Ruckus on the radio.
Good morning and welcome to Country Coffee. I'm Rachel.
Rachel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael.
It is a lovely Friday, and I am happy to be here.
A beautiful Friday morning, and only one day closer to the day of days for me.
To the arrival day.
To the arrival day of my baby girl, which it's not coming soon enough, Michael.
Oh, see, so you're ready to evict her.
I'm ready. I'm ready to put up the signs and say, hey, you got to get out within 2 days or less here.
Oh, my.
Yep, 48 hours is what you got.
Whew.
Anyway, the band Perry Chainsaw is coming up next. We got some really fun stories for you guys today.
Yeah, we got some fun stuff.
Some fun stuff. All right, well, let's get to the music here on JD Foxx Radio.
We scratched our names.
All right, Joe Diffie, big green tractor, and I may need a big green tractor.
For what?
Well, we've been having rain and then a 10-minute period of sun and then rain and then a little 10-minute period of sun.
Yeah.
Well, the grass is gotten higher and higher, and guess who hasn't shown up?
The lawn people.
The lawn people have not shown up.
You're heroes.
I know.
Yeah, you woke up one morning, looked outside, and you're like, I never have to mow the lawn again.
And they've been there 5 or 6 times already this season, but now that it's growing abundantly fast, nothing, nada.
Well, it's probably because it's just been so wet.
And it was funny, too, because my wife actually tried to talk me into selling the lawnmower, and I was like, let's just keep it just in case. Good thing I did.
Good thing, or else you'd be walking in a jungle on your way home, huh?
So now I got to dump out last year's stale gas, get some fresh gas.
Unless they show up.
Yeah, it could happen.
I mean, today is a beautiful day.
Well, the thing is, I don't even know who these people are. I can't even call them to say, hey, you coming?
They're mystery
no
lawn
idea.
people. There to save your day. The Judd's Born to Be Blue is coming up next. And
it's coming up now.
It's coming up right now. Here on JD Foxx Radio.
They say if I'm the one to show me what I need.
Michael and Ruckus. Or is it Rachel today? jdfoxxradio.com.
Getting my Sundays on.
This next song has some controversy for a lot of women.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, you're right. It's Deanne Carter. I know, it's Deanne Carter. Did I shave my legs for this? Which I totally, I understand, You don't want to, get all dressed up and gussied up if you're not doing anything fun.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what.
What?
Laying next to unshaved legs is not a good thing.
No?
No.
It's like cactus, huh?
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire!
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nothing says stay away from me than unshaved legs.
Well, how do you... Well, but you're a guy, so you don't shave your legs, right?
No, I don't, but my legs are soft. But because women go through years of shaving their legs, that's pretty harsh.
So if they never shave their legs would be soft.
Yeah, but I'm not messing with that.
All right, well, let's get to the music here on JD Foxx Radio.
Flowers and wine is what I thought I...
So I'm looking across the studio, and Michael,
Yes.
It looks like you've lost some weight.
I have.
Getting the beach body going.
The no carb, low carb is working pretty well.
No carb, low carb?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're just eating meat?
No, I got I can eat salads, green salads.
Cool.
I eat a lot of salads. I eat a lot of cheese.
Okay.
Pepperonis.
Protein. Yeah.
Proteins, fish, a lot of seafood. We've been having shrimp and crabs.
Well, what's the trick to staying on the diet and staying strong?
Willpower. Just
straight
block
up
everything out.
Yep.
You could put a butter biscuit right there in front of me right now, and I got no desire for it.
Are you
I
sure?
just completely blocked it out. Yeah.
Huh.
The only weakness is because I like to try new adventurous things on the grill.
Right.
I am really anxious to grill a pizza.
Huh.
I mean, I want to do it on the grill.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I went out and bought a pizza, one of those little pizza shovels.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call it. It's a giant ladle.
Yeah.
And I've watched 5 or 6 YouTube videos on the way different people have done grilled pizza.
Right.
And I want to do it. But, the pizza dough is kind of a no-no for me. So
Yeah, no kidding.
I think I'm going to have to take a Saturday break.
How about wine? Have you been drinking wine?
Yeah, I can have a glass or two of red wine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, no big deal.
Yep, no big deal. Well, you look great.
Yes.
All right, Miranda Lambert with Carrie Underwood.
You'll be losing weight soon, too.
Something, a lot of weight, all at once.
Yes.
And then I'll just be kind of regaining my original form, which was kind of a shape.
Everybody says that. Everybody says regain, but it's not as easy as you think for moms.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand. I've heard a lot. It's going to be tough. It's going to be an uphill battle, but it'll be good. And speaking of something good, something bad here on JD Foxx Radio.
Pulled up to the church, but I got so nervous, had to back.
Maybe we should look at one of our news stories. We have 2 news stories today, and they are both from Florida. And this first one's kind of funny.
Hold on. We should just do a segment called "What's Happening in Florida."
Okay, so a lady named Deborah Romano, not Ray Romano's wife.
Okay.
But she was having a party for her little 2-year-old daughter.
Uh-huh.
And they did what a lot of people around here do. They get that big bounce house.
Okay.
And they had a DJ in the backyard, and they had all the families over, and there was probably about a dozen kids in the bounce house bouncing away like kids do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently, one of her senior neighbors in the neighborhood didn't take too kindly to the loud music and this rambunctious party going on in the backyard.
The bouncy castle.
Yeah, so he wandered over to their yard and saw where it was plugged in, and he thought he was unplugging the DJ booth, or at least that's his story now. And he pulled the plug. Well, he actually unplugged the bouncy house, which then collapsed.
Started to deflate.
Yes, right onto a dozen kids.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 2 kids had to go to the hospital. It was not fun. The party was ruined. And a good thing, though, one of the neighbors had, like a lot of people have now, is one of those surveillance cameras on the side of their house. So they actually have him on video pulling it out.
Did they get the guy?
Well, the police went and talked to him, and he is, as they said, being uncooperative and has lawyered up.
Oh.
So we'll see how this comes out.
I mean, if you're a grumpy old man and you want to get rid of a couple dozen kids, I guess that's the way to do it.
I mean, that's just pull the plug.
Just pull the plug. Well, I hope that one day when he's in the hospital, somebody pulls the plug on him.
Oh, my.
Neil McCoy, and you gotta love that here on JD Foxx Radio.
Fresh off the farm, just...
Does your dog bite? Oh? I thought you said your dog did not bite. That is not my dog.
The country sounds best right here on JD Foxx Radio.
Coming up next, we got Dustin Lynch and Seeing Red here on your favorite internet country radio station, JD Foxx Radio.
Dustin, that's a very country name.
Dustin. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like Wyatt. Wyatt's a really country name, I think, too.
But Dustin is also an adjective. When you're cleaning the house, what are you doing? Just Dustin. I wonder if that's the origin of the name.
What? Oh,
yeah.
I wonder. I don't know how that would come up in conversation. Like, what do you think we should name our unborn child?
Because when you see somebody that has like the last name of butcher or shoemaker, you know, it probably ties back to their colonial job.
Right.
Well, maybe the name Dustin comes from somebody that dusted things.
Huh.
You know.
Maybe. What if somebody was named Dustin?
Dustin's
just Dustin.
Yeah. And he had a job as a housekeeper.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get back to the music here on JD Foxx Radio.
We have completely lost it.
Yep. That was Brad Paisley, and then here on JD Foxx Radio.
Yes, Brad Paisley.
Yes, Brad Paisley. Some great country music for today. I mean, it's going to be actually like a summer day outside. Because recently it's been really
I used to have a neighbor that was a Brad Paisley fanatic.
How?
I mean, like, she would bake him cookies and, like, follow his concert trail and take the cookies to his tour bus and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, she was one of those.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird because she gave up her Elvis obsession for Brad Paisley.
Yeah.
Because she used to be one of those people that, like, for Elvis' birthday and Elvis's death day, would fly down to Memphis and go, like, outside of Graceland and hang out there.
Sounds like an addiction.
Yeah, but then she, one day, all of a sudden was Miss Brad Paisley. No more Elvis. I don't know. Sammy Kershaw, Third-Rate Romance. It's coming up next. I wonder if anyone has a crush on Sammy Kershaw. Oh, I'm sure.
Sammy
Kershaw, he's a good-looking man.
Sitting at a tiny table in a
Michael and Ruckus. Or is she Rachel today?
Hi, this is JD Foxx. Thank you for listening to JD Foxx Radio.
Coming up next, Mark Chestnut, Gonna Get a Life. Chestnut, with two T's at the end.
I've seen him in concert. He's an enthusiastic gentleman.
Enthusiastic?
Yeah, it was at the George Strait Festival several years back. The man didn't want to come off stage. Did not want to. His time was up, and he tried to start another song. He had to come out there and physically with the hook.
With the hook? Mm-hmm. Just pull him off stage?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to give him one song here. Mark Chestnut, Gonna Get a Life.
Yeah, he does.
Get a life, Mark Chestnut.
Gotta find something to ease my mind.
Like what you hear? Tell a friend. Tell two friends. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. jdfoxxradio.com.
I've been cheated.
So now that you're getting close to baby time,
Yep.
have you put together like the plan? Do you have like the bag by the door and all that stuff? Nothing.
No.
You're not ready.
No, but I have all the time to figure it out in the world over the next couple weeks.
How do you know? It could be tomorrow.
Stop.
No, you're going to get caught.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah,
probably.
Because I know you.
I mean,
you're going to keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and then it's going to be time, and you're going to try to start packing a bag when it's time to get in the car.
Well, right now I'm worried about taking care of the house and getting the house together, and it's mostly done. And then I was actually talking to my husband last night because I woke up in the middle of the night with a bad migraine and like contractions, and I was worried that I was maybe starting to go into labor. Mm-hmm. And the headache went away, and the first thing I said to him this morning was, we need to pack a bag.
Yeah, see?
Because if we don't, he's like, we're not going to need that much. And I'm like, yeah, but we are, though.
Right.
Because we'll be spending, I mean, a lot of first-time births are like 48 hours, if not longer.
I remember.
Yep.
We went in at lunchtime, and he was born the next day at around 8 o'clock. So it was a long day.
Yeah. And you got to pack a bag for that. You got to bring stuff to do and be occupied. It'd go crazy just laying there.
And that's the weird thing. Be careful because you're going to develop like some superpowers.
Some superpowers?
My wife got X-ray vision.
X-ray vision?
Yeah. We were in the LDR room, and I went outside because some of my family members started to arrive.
Right.
And my brother came up, and he's like, you might need this, and handed me a couple of miniatures of amaretto.
Yeah.
So I shoved them into my pocket. And when I went into the LDR room, she looks right at me and goes, what do you need those for? I was like, how could she even see them? X-ray
She
vision.
got tipped off by a nurse.
X-ray vision.
Your husband's drinking in the lobby.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood blown away right now on JD Foxx Radio. I feel like we should talk about this a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Dry lightning cracks across the sky.
Up next, one of my favorite country music songs.
Well, wait, I want to tell you something, too. I
What?
just remembered something because I was thinking about like the whole childbirth thing and the first thing.
Yeah.
The rooms now are incredible. It's like a hotel room.
Yeah, it is. I was actually in one of those rooms because I had to go to the hospital for 20 hours and they moved me to a labor bed, blah, blah, blah. When they moved me, I walked in and I was like, there's a shower and a bath and a nice TV and there's a little like
and
personal
wallpaper.
Yeah, air conditioner.
Carpeting.
There's a sink. Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, no carpeting in this one.
Oh, well, that's had like some throw carpets in there, and it had like a nice couch, nice leather couch.
Yeah, they had like a nice couch. Joey slept on the couch, and and the bed was actually comfortable.
Now,
it wasn't like one of those hospital beds.
When we got to the hospital for my son to be born, none of those rooms were available yet, so they had to put us into like what they called an LDR room, like a labor delivery room, but it's like a pre-room before you get to one of those rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So
like a monitoring room.
This was a shared room, which the woman in the bed next to my wife was one of those natural childbirth people. And so that began. And I thought they were going to take her to an operating room, something like, no, right there.
Yep.
The screaming, the wall climbing, the oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, women have been doing that for years.
It was not a place I wanted to be. And the thing is, I could leave, but my wife couldn't, so there was no way she was letting me leave. I had to stand right there. I remember my brother and his wife were in the room. They ran for the door.
Oh, I
mean,
bet.
like ran like there was a crime scene.
Well, I mean, it probably sounds like a crime scene.
Yeah, well, it was pretty scary.
Well, you know, like I said, women have been doing it for a very long time. But in like old cultures, they used to send like Native American cultures used to send women on a spirit quest where they would get pregnant, go out to the woods with one other person, and give birth. I think that's probably because the women just didn't want to do
Right,
anything.
I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that. Send her out to the woods.
Yep.
Big and rich, save a horse, ride a cowboy right now on JD Foxx Radio.
Well, I walk into the room, passing out $100 bills, and everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
If you have a complete set of salad bowls and they all say Cool Whip on the side, you might be a redneck.
JD Foxx Radio.
jdfoxxradio.com.
Coming up next, Jason Aldean, A Little More Summertime.
A little more summertime. That's appropriate for today.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a little bit more summertime. I think it's supposed to be in the 80s today.
Ooh, that's good.
80s
I
and
like
sunny.
that. And the pool's open. I haven't been yet, but the pool's open.
I probably shouldn't go to a pool.
Why? Be good for you get in the water. It takes like that buoyancy and everything.
Yeah, sure.
What's the reason for not going to the pool?
I don't know. Nobody wants to see that.
Who cares what they want to see?
I guess.
Are
Are you going to take me to the pool?
At what point in your life did you go to the pool to entertain the crowds? None.
Well, there was that one time.
Oh, well. The diving board incident.
Yeah, it was the diving board incident. The diving board incident of 97.
Yes.
All right, well, let's get to the music here on JD Foxx Radio.
Pulling up this water town.
Yesterday's favorites with today's country hits.
So we got into an interesting conversation about doctors and how a lot of them are quacks.
That's not what I said. You tried to tell me that you have to believe what they say because they're a doctor. You said, of course, they know what they're talking about. They're a doctor.
Right, and you said that some of them are weasels and some of them aren't.
No, what I said was, see, you're twisting my words. I said there can't all be right because sometimes one doctor will tell you one thing and another doctor will tell you something different. You said, how do you choose? And I said, I pick out which one seems like a weasel and I don't believe him. So I go with the one I trust more.
Okay.
But yeah, just because the doctor says it doesn't make it a truth.
I never said it made it truth. I just said that sweet potatoes have carbohydrates in it.
But there's some kind of chemical word or something with sweet potatoes that it's okay on a carb diet in moderation.
Well,
I'm telling you, it's okay. You can't have white potatoes.
Well, then I'm going to go buy sweet potatoes and I'm going to eat them.
You can.
I'm
Just
tired of this diet.
Don't eat a bag of them.
Well, yeah.
A couple of slices is fine.
If I want my blood sugar to skyrocket, let me just, I'll have 4 sweet potatoes.
Oh, gosh, no.
With cinnamon sugar.
No cinnamon sugar either. Forget that. Put a little salt and butter.
Yum.
Yeah. But
Tim
I grilled
McGraw.
them the other wait a minute, Tim McGraw. I grilled sweet potatoes the other day.
Right.
That's what I was trying to tell you when we got to the doctor argument. And JD came over. I did steaks, sweet potatoes, and grilled asparagus with lemon pepper salt. Really good.
Oh, well, thanks for inviting me.
The steaks are like 2 inches thick.
Yum. Tim McGraw, I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
I want some more of it.
Well, you ain't getting any more. Steaks are all gone.
Well, I would like some, at least, invited to get some steaks. All right, well, let's get back to the music here on JD Foxx Radio.
Spent $48 last night at the county fair.
You're listening to Country Coffee with Michael and Rachel on JD Foxx Radio.
Let's roll.
That was Chase Rice and Ready, Set, Roll here on JD Foxx Radio.
And we got another news story.
Another news story.
It's also from Florida.
Yep. It's a part of our What Happened in Florida This Week segment.
So, and this story really makes no sense whatsoever.
Wow.
A man in Florida stripped down naked, went into a storage facility, stole a pickup truck that had a giant swan in the back of it.
Ooh.
and he drove away with the swan. Now, the thing about him was he tried to make sure while he was on camera, where he knew he was on camera, he held a bucket in front of his sensitive area so that wouldn't be seen. And but he didn't cover his face or anything.
But why a swan?
And here's the weird thing. They eventually caught up with him. They found the pickup truck.
Right.
And he was still unclothed.
Okay.
But the swan, the giant cement swan, nowhere to be found. They don't know where it's at. He doesn't seem to remember what happened to the swan. Well, now, the owners of the swan at the storage facility say they put the swan in the back of the pickup truck because they were taking it to be repainted so it could be returned to its permanent home in their yard. But he's gone. The swan's
gone. That makes
Missing
no sense. That is a no sense story.
So what are you doing Friday? I'm gonna get naked and steal a swan.
All right.
A giant cement swan.
Okay. I don't know.
Only in Florida.
Only in Florida, man.
Ugh.
It is the cesspool of America. Hank Williams Jr., Born to Boogie, coming up right now here on JD Foxx Radio.
Well, my mama met my daddy down in Alabama.
jdfoxxradio.com.
Patty Loveless and Chains here on JD Foxx Radio. And Michael, once again, is making fun of my pronunciations.
See?
Exactly. I can't pronounce anything.
Yeah.
You always make fun of me. Like like who we got coming up next.
Yeah, who is it?
Marin Morris. Marin.
Yeah.
Marin Morris, 80s Mercedes.
Yeah, not to be confused with what you were saying off the air, Marine Morris.
Marine Morris.
Who names a kid Marine?
I don't know. Somebody who has goals and wants their kid to go into, the force.
Oh, the armed forces.
The armed forces.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! All right, well, let's get to the music here on JD Foxx Radio.
Still runs good, built to last.
Yesterday's favorites with today's country hits.
Hi, this is JD Foxx. Thank you for listening to JD Foxx Radio.
Okay, Rachel, it is time for our morning joke, our morning slice of humor. What do you got for us?
What do you call a man that has no shins? Find out right.
What?
No shins.
No shins.
Yeah.
So that front part of his leg, the shin.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that.
Nope.
What do you call him?
Right after this.
I ain't nothing but a simple man. They call me.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
JD Foxx Radio. JD Foxx Radio.
All right, the answer to the slice of humor is...
Wait, give me the joke first.
The joke was, what do you call a man that has no shins?
I'm completely lost. I've tried to think of everything.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Tony.
Tony?
Get it? Tony.
No,
Tony.
No.
Toe-knee. He doesn't have anything connecting his toe and knee, so he's just Tony.
Gosh.
See? Yeah.
I get it.
It wasn't very funny.
We need that. No, it's clever.
It's something.
I need that. Womp, 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 womp.
Darius Rucker, If I Told You. Let's listen to something good. Here.
Yeah, Darius.
Yeah, Darius. Here on JD Foxx Radio.
What if I told you about my little nothing town, the 2-room house where I...
So we were talking about trips and vacations.
Yep.
Obviously, you're not having a vacation this summer.
No, but actually that leads me to a question for you.
Yes.
Would you take a 4-month-old baby to a wedding?
To a wedding?
Yeah.
No, I don't even like taking any kids to a wedding, not even like a 10-year-old.
So they're getting a big beach house in October, and Jolene's going to be like 4 months old.
Right.
And it's for a wedding in South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
So I am kind of split. I don't know if I want to take the kid or go without her and have someone watch her, or just stay home. And I'm thinking staying home is probably the best option.
No, they're getting a beach house, right? It's a destination wedding?
Yeah.
So you take the kid.
Yeah.
You tell everybody you're going to be at the wedding.
Right.
The day of, You don't feel so hot, you and the kids stay home.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that way you get everything. You get the beach house. You get to use everything. Nobody can get mad at the mom.
Right.
You can even, you know what? You don't even have to be sick. Blame the kid.
Right. She's just not feeling well.
Right. I don't want to take her.
She's like starting to like laugh and giggle. She is just not doing well at all.
Yeah. Well, just say she's diaper issues.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want that at their wedding.
Right. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
All right.
We got a plan.
We have a plan. Thank you, Michael. I can always count on you.
Yep.
Billy Dean Cowboy Band here on JD Foxx Radio.
I was young and just a boy. In a cowboy band.
All right, stand by. New voiceover recording artist. No pressure, one take. Gotta get it right.
You're listening to JD Foxx Radio with yesterday's favorites and today's country hits. Boom shakalaka.
All right, so Michael, I told you I'm making strawberry wine.
Strawberry wine, yes.
Strawberry wine, like that Deanna Carter song.
But you always tell me about some wine or some concoction you're making, but it never seems to come to fruition.
Well, that's because I keep screwing up.
Yeah. Michael, I'm making this wine or that wine or this cider, and then it's like, never see it.
So the first one I made was a blueberry wine.
Right.
That didn't happen because my acid levels were all off and I didn't do it right. I was trying to do the whole, like, just get the concentrated juice and do it from the juice, which is a lot of work. Then I was going to do the cider.
Wait, the concentrate's a lot more work than squeezing all the berries? No.
Well, I mean, like for yeast and citric acid and like levelers and things like that you have to put into the wine to make it taste good.
Okay.
Then I was going to do the cider, and, well, that didn't end well.
No.
I actually had the carboy, and it didn't explode, but it filled up over the top, and then I had to clean it up, and then by the time I cleaned it up, it wasn't worth it.
A lot of gas.
So now I'm trying strawberry wine. Temp number 3. Number 3 is a charm. I'm doing strawberry wine because I was listening to music, and that song came on. I was like, you know what? Strawberries are in season. Let's do it. And you're sitting there shaking your head.
I know it's never going to happen.
It's going to happen. I'll get you a bottle of it. And I'm doing a smaller size now. I'm doing a gallon batch instead of 5 gallons.
But you have so much stuff coming up.
I know.
That strawberry wine is going to be pushed to the side. It's going to be like a jug of strawberry mold real soon.
No, I promise. I'll get you a bottle.
Oh, I don't want it after that happens.
Charlie Pride, you're so good when you're bad. All right, let's listen to it here on JD Foxx Radio.
You're a lady.
It's Ruckus on the radio.
Coming up next, Lady Antebellum, You Look Good here on
Not
your
next.
favorite.
It's coming up now.
It's coming up now.
Yeah.
Right now, here on JD Foxx
Why'd
Radio.
you say next?
On a boat, on the beach, in the water, in the sand, in the back of a...
On the air, everywhere. We're JD Foxx Radio.
Whoa, stuck like glue. You and me, baby, we're stuck like glue.
It's Ruckus on the radio.
So I made a big mistake yesterday. I had to go to Target just to pick up one item.
You never go to Target for just one item.
But it worked. I actually picked up my one item.
Yeah?
And I proceeded to the register. And then I got mad.
Why?
They've got 2 registers open.
Oh,
2.
yeah.
And each register had like 6 customers in there. And they all had these full baskets of all this stuff.
And you had one item.
One item.
You know what I hate is when you have one item and there's somebody that butts in front of you that has a full cart.
Yeah.
And they don't even give, like with me, if I have a full cart, I see a person with one item, I let them go in front of me. I'm giving in that way.
I was so tempted to just go for the door.
You should have.
I was thinking about it.
You know, you could have outrun the cops.
Yeah.
I mean, and who?
I wouldn't run from the cops.
No, that's not what I said.
The Target cop.
The Target cop.
Yeah, the Target cop.
Yeah, it's some skinny kid anyway.
I was some 67-year-old man sitting there on a stool.
Greeting people.
Yeah.
Welcome to Target.
Yeah.
Hey, you stop. What did you get?
I got some deodorant. That's all I needed.
Stop that with the deodorant.
Yeah. But I didn't get it. I put it back. I left. I wasn't standing there for half an hour to get that.
Good Walgreens.
Yeah.
Blake Shelton came here to forget. Right up next here. Or right up now.
Yeah, there you go.
On JD Foxx Radio.
Girl, you're getting over him, and I'm getting over her.
That was Travis Tritt and Trouble.
Trouble.
Here on JD Foxx Radio. And Michael, I have a question.
I will try to answer to the best of my ability.
What is your favorite summertime food? Like the only thing that you can have during the summertime. You can't really have it any time else during the year, like a fruit.
It's an item that comes late summer.
Yeah.
And hopefully by then I'll be ready to eat it because right now I can't. And that is Maryland's Silver Queen corn from the Eastern Shore.
Silver Queen corn.
I mean, you don't need butter. You don't need salt.
You just eat that baby.
Steam it up and go.
Yeah. Yep. Corn has a lot of carbs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you'll be in shape by then.
I think so.
You can have a couple stalks.
Yeah. But that's
a couple cobs.
That's like late summer, but that's good stuff.
Yep. Sure is. Mine is definitely. It's either between watermelon or like pasta salad.
Yeah, pasta
like
salad's
good
too.
Like a good pasta salad during the summer makes everything
like
better.
a cold pasta salad with hunks of cheese, some pepperoni, some dressing,
like tomatoes.
Yeah.
Like that. Man, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, so we'll have some corn and pasta salad.
Yay, Bellamy Brothers, let your love flow here on JD Foxx Radio. That rhymed.
Let it flow.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky. You don't know what I mean. That's the reason.
You're listening to Country Coffee with Michael and Rachel on JD Foxx Radio.
JD Foxx Radio and jdfoxxradio.com.
Okay, so we're getting close to the end of this Friday morning.
And we have been all over the place today.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm throwing everything off.
Weird Florida news.
Yeah.
We talked about vacations, grills, babies.
Whoa.
It's pretty much like our, not grilled babies. That's not what I said.
I don't feel like there was enough of a space between those two words, but, go ahead.
Learn to pause, young man. But really, this is just like our regular everyday conversation. It's just everybody else is getting to listen in.
That's right. So if you want to listen in next week, we'll be on Friday mornings.
Yes.
Same place, same time.
Right here.
Right here on JD Foxx Radio. And what do we got coming up next?
Ooh.
Little Texas. God bless Texas. That's a lot of Texases.
Yes.
Here.
Little Texas. God bless Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. I like Texas.
Texas.
It's a fun place.
I've seen a lot of places. I've been around the world.
JD Foxx Radio.
One of my favorite songs is coming up next, right now.
Yeah.
Soon.
What is the difference between next and now?
I don't know.
Because we say that a lot. You say coming up next, but it's really coming up now.
Coming up next after our talking.
So coming up after I shut up, then Little Big Town.
Coming up next. Coming up now, Little Big Town Boondocks.
I have to figure out a way to get this straight.
Coming up now.
Coming up.
Right now.
It's playing. I can hear it.
I feel no shame. I'm proud of where I came from. I was born and raised.
What's better than a $1,500 bottle of French Cabernet Sauvignon and a few scraps of cheese?
That's some good grape juice.
Don't take your love to town.
These.
It makes me want to shout. I got a brand new girlfriend.
Classic.
It's alright to be a little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city.
Country.
Yes, I've been living on the wrong side of Memphis.
Hits. JD Foxx Radio.
Another day, another dollar, another.
I only get 50 cents.
Yeah, well, still $1 for both of us combined.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Kendalls' Heaven's Just a Sin Away coming
What is
up next. The Kendalls.
Oh.
Heaven's Just a Sin Away.
For some reason, I thought you said the Ken dolls.
The Ken dolls?
Yeah, like Barbie and Ken.
Oh.
And I was just
the
like,
Ken dolls.
And then something about a sin, and I was just like, what in the world is she talking about?
I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah, well, the Ken dolls
In a
are a sin
Barbie
away
world.
from heaven. It's like,
just
what
to sit
kind
away.
of Barbie game is she playing?
Oh, man.
So
All
weird.
right. Well, what a weird day today on Country Coffee.
The Ken dolls.
The Ken dolls. Coming up right now. Right now.
Right now.
Right?
Not next.
Not next. Coming up right now.
I hear it.
All right. Well, let's see you next week. Hope you guys have a great week. Be safe, be good, and drink some more coffee.
Mike Ocean's up next.
Heaven's just a sin away, oh, just a sin away.